GlynnWood.
Okay. Great. No.
Ah, no, I was at October.
Okay.
I wanted them to look out in the I did the pipe, it's a fair. You just like I did pipe.
Okay.
Also, I go to Hong.
Wow. Excellent.
They do young foods.
Okay.
Marumo ena.
Be ke le ko teng goseng.
Okay.
A ke re ko Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be ke sitse dipente.
I'm doing it this season.
Ma?
Anybody is a dependent.
Yeah, ka re ke maobane.
Very killable, right?
So, ke di sitse. Yena ba robetsa ba. Ke bone tukollo.
I said it like this.
Sana the phone.
Eh?
Sana the phone.
I think it's at by here.
Ask her la gabe.
Not the phone.
Ma?
Not the phone.
Tukollo.
I can check there by here. I'm not. Who's the guy on the
over to staff, that IRP5 will be pre-populated and will be silent. So it's quite important as an individual who's obviously working to have an e-filing profile. So if you send a point over to staff, the IRP5 will be pre-populated and will be silent. So when you open the e-filing and open the return, you sign the IRP5 on your return, right? How it works. So then you will ask yourself, then why do I need to have a certificate? You wouldn't need that certificate.
That's what I'm talking about, because my appointment won't be
for audit or verification. Yeah. Right. So SARS already have that information, but it should wait to make the verification. They want you to submit that supporting document, which is IRP5. Right. So in some cases, if you are unable to submit a copy of your IRP5, which you would have from the employer, they might allow the pay that has already been withheld and
what
happens in instances where the company has not information or they have in fact but you don't have ask you to provide that IRP5 certificate that the previous employer is not giving it to you.
The employer has the obligation to submit a recon.
What's a maybe I'm sorry,
so should they not submit the recon, they will be penalized as that. So most companies might not give you, especially when you left the company in a bad note, they might not give you a copy, but because they have the obligation to themselves to submit a recon, you should find it there, right? So in instances where you open your e-filing and you do not find that pre-populated IRP5, it simply means the company did not submit that and then recon. So if they don't submit the recon, you will not see the IRP5 because it's a single process with two different documentation. Do you understand? However, as a taxpayer, you always have the ability to ensure that you submit your return. So it is an employer's responsibility to submit the recon. As a taxpayer, you also have a duty to submit your return. So unfortunately, it gets tricky because if that company still exists, you will need to request that IRP5 if it's not pre-populated. The only instance website will allow you to do the whole process manually is if the company is untraceable completely. So if the company has shut down, then you will need to call you and get an appointment start and bring your that statement for the entire year of business, which shows your net income. You also need to provide the pay slip that shows your gross income as well as your total deduction. But if the company still exists, if the company is traceable, SARS does not involve themselves in that situation to you as your employer or the previous employer. You will need to make a plan, to get that IRP5 from them.
Yeah, got it. All right. I've got some questions coming from our listeners. 011-883-0702. That's where you can give us a call. The WhatsApp line is 072-702-1702. So let's go straight to the question. Let's start with WhatsApp voice.
Good morning, Kevin. Perhaps you could also ask the question as employers, and I am one myself, very small company, the amount of effort that it takes to try and figure out all the time how to submit these, how to make sure that you're right, how difficult it is to keep your IRP5s up to date, because actually things change, you're doing it once a year, your staff members change, you are actually doing it. It's not the easiest thing in the world to keep up to date.
Adelaide, the effort that company, is there a way to make it much easier?
Is she talking from the employer's perspective?
Yeah, she's an employer herself.
Okay, so if you are an employer, let's say you are a small business, company, you don't really have the capacity to have an HR department, I would recommend to use a registered tax practitioner to handle the entire payroll services because what happens with the submission of the recon or the EMP one is that you will have to go back to your employer and say, but this information is incorrect. You need now to redo and resubmit so that the information obviously pre-populates correctly on my side as a taxpayer.
But the tricky part becomes, and I've had an experience where the former employer is not interested to fix the mistake, where the mistake has been made, for argument's sake, that even on the IRP certificate they're giving you that, okay, this person got paid until this financial year, let's say until April 2022, as opposed to until December 2021. So they will acknowledge that's a mistake that we have made. But when you go and ask, can you correct it because it's got implications on their calculations at SARS, and then there's just no appetite to do it. Is it because they have to start from scratch? I mean, how difficult is that process of correcting that detail? You're saying was paid the last time in December as opposed to April or in March.
Because now in May, staff members.
When I'm money that day.
ka se berekisa ga a tlisitse nama
Eish. Ba ska loser mesebetsi ba. Ke re babereki ba ska loser mesebetsi.
a ikgola ke businessman ga ke pushara ele o na le dikgomo
Yoma.
dinku dipudi pub casino o na le shares ko casino
Yoma.
Street me?
Yeah, but it's such a tiring, exhausting, elaborate process the company doesn't want to undertake. Are you going to be frustrated then? Because it's not like SARS can direct them to do those changes.
Left and right.
After the treatment, you have to still approach the employer when the site needs to bring open. It's really a site. You don't give it. When time goes, person following up into the stories where you can't find the service provider, all sorts of stories who go to the payroll.
ntatlhegela tsela e abuti ntatlhegela
Inclusive and circumstances, the executive and then I checked the site from some.
Left.
So in this case, you're saying the previous employer, after the transfer, sent the IRP5 to SARS, and issued it to SARS, but not to you.
And they did not even inform me, even the entire expert is giving to SARS, otherwise I would have to SARS. So if an incident is following up with them month upon month and week upon week,
Straight.
the internet is looking at SARS, all the correspondence that are expected to be after the first day. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's the first thing, there's nothing we can do. You have the price for this site.
Okay, Lily, thank you for the question. Adelaide?
So, do you mind if you can do just that for me? I'm not sure if I understand.
Yeah. So what she says that after retrenchment, she asked for this IRP5 from the previous employer. The employer just constantly gave her excuses, and then one day she decided, let me go check in with SARS. And when she gets there, SARS says, oh yeah, it's actually been issued by your employer. I imagine Inky but then she says she's going to pay a fine as a result of the submission by the company. So what does she do? Because
So when are you
that's suddenly her fault. She's been trying to get the
A o
company.
tla mpontsha
So what?
Right? When the tax season opens, normally from July to October every year, right? No matter what your employment situation is, you need to go to your e-filing and issue a return. Yeah? If you issue a return, you will find your IRP5, but you can still submit without that copy. You will only be required to submit that copy if you actually make it for every process verification. Does it make sense? So in those cases, when you submit and you have a year return or a year that you find, sometimes the system does not even see what your return for verification. Sometimes cannot do anything about that penalty because as a taxpayer, it is very sensitive to submit your return during the tax season from July to October. You cannot wait for that copy. And not doing the copy does not mean that you are unable to proceed to submit the tax return. But happening with us is you just submit the return which has a pre-completed IRP5 and the rest of the document that you don't have a copy. If you don't have a copy,
form. I think that's the
I think this one is 10 left.
The company also gets the deadline, but I think I get the point you're making, Adelaide. Let's say from Lucas in Heidelberg, Lucas High.
I understand.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. My question is, like, my wife got the SMS, the notification of a penalty from the revenue service, and they were receiving a IRP by 2009. My question is this actually the ability of finding it because it's trying to all the relevant, like all the bank employees, HR, just like a mission and a half. I don't know whether it is the ability of finding the IRP file of 2009 to the
Just thank you for the question. Adelaide?
So according to the first application, the taxpayer is required to keep records for 5 years.
Okay, the records for 5 years. So what? So SARS then would never ask you for a record that goes beyond that?
They would, but because they do have the right to ask you for records, but their own act that they have written is saying that you need to keep records for the past 5 years. I also have a client where they penalized the request for an article for 2007. And when I look down to the term, by 2007, was submitted long time ago. You understand? So in this case, you can actually do an objection and say, oh, but here you're saying that required to keep records for 5 years. 2009 is years ago. I don't have that information. I'm not able to get hold of the previous employer. What now? So you can file an objection against that.
Okay, Lucas, maybe try the objection then. Good luck.
All right, thanks.
Shop, Lucas in Heidelberg. Hi, Clement, please can you ask Adelaide?
Look at the moment,
Myself, so the employer discloses months after one has filed their income tax and got assessed by SARS that one of the gross amounts on my payslip were incorrect when I did my filing. They had promised to correct the mistake with SARS. That's in criminal law. Is that an issue of a mistake being made by the employer? Can they do that? Can they correct it directly with SARS?
The employer needs to correct that information because, like I said, this is a third-party information.
So how is it sad?
You as an employee cannot correct it. You cannot correct your artifact. This is the information that needs to come from your employer. So if the employer makes a mistake on your artifact and you're penalized, the staff member or the taxpayer needs to take it up with the employer to say, okay, but I've been penalized here, or I have a tax liability. But in actual method, if the gross amount is not correct, so you need to correct it as an employer. And should there be any tax liability, the employer needs to sort it out. SARS cannot do anything because anything that has to do with an IR12, which is an individual income tax return, is the taxpayer's responsibility. SARS cannot get involved in that.
Marumo.
Found that a tax code in association. Thank you so much.
Bon, kwa meeting kwa.
This is really good. It takes us to exactly 11:30.
Or ke tlo Sutel.
Thanks, Clement. Good morning. Acting SA Tourism CEO Themba Khumalo has apologized to South Africans for having appeared arrogant in his explanations of a controversial sponsorship deal for the English Premiership team Tottenham Hotspur. He's before Parliament's Tourism Portfolio Committee today explaining the deal. Tourism Minister Lindiwe Sisulu is, however, absent from the meeting, again rising the ire of MPs across the board. The EFF says it has been tipped by police that senior IFP leaders are plotting to assassinate Secretary General Marshal Benoni. This follows a fallout between the two parties in KZN last week due to failed power-sharing talks in some coalition municipalities. The EFF claims the police report suggested IFP leaders believe Benoni is at the forefront of the looming motions of no confidence against all IFP mayors in the province, which the EFF has vowed to support. And President Cyril Ramaphosa has highlighted the importance of the mining sector in the country's economic growth and job creation. Ramaphosa is attending the second day of the Investing in African Mining Indaba that's currently underway in Cape Town. The conference is geared at boosting investment and growth in mining on the continent. Those are the headlines of this Eyewitness News, and more at 12 or as it happens.
EWN Traffic. At the moment, the traffic will start off with Centurion, where we have that accident on the N14 North just before Littleton Road. There are delays if you're driving through from Brackfontein interchange. They're driving in Midrand. There's slow-moving traffic on the N1 South, just going towards Samran Avenue. Then a bit further south from there, going towards Bedford View. We're seeing some slow-moving traffic on the N3 North, just going through from the Van Buren Road exit, going towards the Gilulis interchange. I'm being told that's all due to a stationary vehicle in the area. Driving in Sharon Lee, we have those faulty